Are you looking for the best sewing machine? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best sewing machines on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Singer Quantum Stylist 9960 Computerized Sewing Machine. Making a blanket is a breeze with this sewing machine that includes tons of automatic features that are easy to use and accessories specific to quilting. The machine includes over 600 built-in stitch applications, and you can choose one of 13 buttonhole style options programmed into the machine by selecting one on the LCD screen. We particularly love this sewing machine for quilting purposes because it includes a quilting bar, which is an additional tool that helps you sew equally spaced, parallel lines, a skill needed for grid quilting. The machine also has a needle up/down button that makes it easy to rotate quilting fabric squares at the corner as you stitch together a blanket, tote bag, or anything your artistic mind can dream of. Plus, the extra-wide extension table allows you to place big pieces of fabric down on a large, flat surface, which may come in handy with oversized quilts. This sewing and quilting machine's easy-to-use features include an automatic buttonhole function and the ability to automatically adjust the tension with each new stitch you select. Of course, it's not all automatic. This machine's manual speed controls and the start-stop function, which allows you to sew without a foot pedal, are excellent if you're a beginner or if you struggle with keeping even pressure using a foot control. While Singer machines offer top-notch quality, be sure to take good care of this machine. Some online reviewers reported difficulty repairing faulty parts. Includes a quilting bar and extension table. Easy to pivot fabric at the corners of quilting squares. Manual speed controls. Auto-adjusting tension. Number 2. Brother XR 9550 Sewing and Quilting Machine. Ranked by our pros in the Textiles Lab as the best overall sewing machine, this pick has excellent sewing and quilting capabilities at an amazing price. We found this machine had tons of extra features that were easy to use, including a clear LCD screen, needle up/down button, an extended wide table for large quilting products, and an automatic needle threader. In our tests, this machine easily sewed through thick and thin fabrics, so you'll be able to sew denim or quilt medium-weight fabrics. The adjustable speed control is excellent for those who want to take it slower or if you're a pro who can handle fast stitching. While this machine is overall easy to use for beginners and advanced quilters, we advise using the spool cap every time you sew or quilt because we found the thread tended to slide off without one. Keep in mind that you can technically quilt on any sewing machine. In other words, you can find even cheaper models than this, but the large working area and helpful features of certain machines like this model from Brother make quilting much easier. Associate Director of the GH Institute's Textiles Lab Emma Seymour was impressed by this machine in her evaluations. Even after testing multiple different machines, I continue to reach for this Brother machine for most of my at-home sewing projects, she says. Sews through thin and thick fabrics. Easy to use. Budget-friendly price. Wide extended table. Number 3. Juki TL2000 Sewing and Quilting Machine. This sturdy machine has excellent features for quilting like free motion sewing, automatic thread cutting, and it has a great amount of space for large quilting projects. With a durable aluminum die-cast frame, this is the kind of machine that will last you for years. However, because it's so heavy-duty and bulky, weighing more than 25 pounds, it's best to keep it in one spot rather than trying to move it from one place to the other. Beyond its sturdiness, we also like the included extension table that is perfect for extra-large quilting projects like big blankets. It's also stable when sewing, with smooth, fast, quiet piercing. In general, Juki is a great brand that offers superb sewing and quilting machines, but this is a good option for quilters looking for an upgrade that isn't too expensive. It's a step up from a beginner option. A Juki machine was actually what one of our GH analysts used to learn how to sew. That said, it's still under $1,000, unlike many advanced machines. Automatic thread cutting. Free motion sewing capabilities. Large table accommodates big quilting projects. Durable and sturdy. Number 4. Bernette B79 Computerized Sewing and Embroidery Machine. This top-of-the-line machine is a triple threat. It features superb sewing, quilting, and embroidery capabilities. This model has all the bells and whistles for advanced quilting, sewing, and embroidering projects. We were blown away by the innovative features like automatic thread cutting, a thread tie-off option, no back stitching necessary, and the ability to draw your own stitches on the 5-inch touchscreen with the included stylus, Seymour says. Whether you want to embroider your name, a logo, or a doodle of a dog, this machine is up to the challenge. For quilting projects, the extension table offers plenty of space and there are 35 quilting stitches among the 500 built-in stitches. Plus, this machine allows you to create and save your own individual stitch settings for specific fabrics in its short and long-term memory. It also easily pierced through all sorts of thin and thick fabrics in our tests, including wool and silk chiffon. And while it's the most expensive pick on our roundup, advanced sewing, embroidery and quilting machines can go for a few $1,000s, so this one is reasonably priced in comparison. We wouldn't recommend splurging this much on your first machine, but it's an amazing pick if you have some experience with quilting and sewing. Can save custom stitch settings. 5-inch touchscreen. Can draw embroidery designs. Automatic tie-off function prevents the seam from unraveling. Number 5. American Home Sewing Machine. He believes starter sewing machine makes sewing simple. Easy sewing machine features include 12 preset stitches, plus a 4-step buttonhole feature, so you can start mending, hemming, and creating DIY projects right away. Equipped with a carry handle and weighing just 12.8 pounds, this little sewing machine is lightweight enough to take along and store easily. On these sewing machines for beginners, the automatic bobbin winder stops when full, and automatic stitch control manages stitch width and length for straight stitch, blind hem, zigzag and decorative stitches. Free arm sewing makes this a hemming machine for pants and sleeves, with tension dial for quick stitch adjustment, plus 2 snap-on presser feet including a free buttonhole foot and zigzag foot. Foot pedal, 2 presser feet, buttonhole foot and zigzag foot, power cord, sew machine accessories, darning plate, 2 bobbins, seam ripper/buttonhole opener, and needle set, instruction manual, decorative decals, 25-year limited warranty.